Hi, I'm Curtis Reynolds. Welcome back to the Super Duper Oddcast. I'm here with Christian and Jonah from Superman. They are amazing. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on Superman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you guys surprised by the huge positive reaction the film has gotten?
No. Just because I have had a lot of faith in it. I mean,
Yeah, we have faith in James. I will say I am actually pleasantly surprised at just how positive it's been. I knew it was going to be well received, but it surpassed even my expectations.
exactly. It's like a mix of both because we had faith in it. But I mean, it's hard right now. I think sometimes when a movie doesn't do well at the box office, it can be a great movie. It's not an exact science, but I'm just so happy.
Fantastic opening. Yeah,
well.
it's been. Hopefully the momentum keeps going, but as of right now, it's been doing really well.
Yeah. Have you guys been able to see the movie with an audience to experience?
We were lucky enough to go to the premiere.
Right.
But we
That
both
was an amazing
said
audience,
after literally as soon as the movie finished, like we got to go again because it's such a blur those things that we couldn't really enjoy it. So we went to see it separately. I saw it in like 3D, which I forget his name. One of the producers at the after party, the premiere said you got to watch it in 3D. So it's like he was right. It's really amazing.
It's really good in 3D.
I watched it in 3D too, and I really enjoyed it the second time.
I just wanted to say there could be a stigma against 3D. And it's really improved. Like I used to get eye strain, and
technology is like
the way they did, and the way they did this movie in particular, the way they 3D-fied it. I don't know how that works, but it was just immersive. It's fantastic.
I didn't see any ghosting.
No,
it was
fantastic.
really that's awesome. And I keep missing some of the dialogue. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times now, and the audience, they're reacting to a lot of like especially you guys, like your big moments, like when you're bickering and you're picking up stuff, and I can hear you guys say stuff, but I'm like, I have to like see it at some like 3 a.m. or something so I can just hear like the complete dialogue because everyone's so excited. And I feel like every time I see it, everyone's seeing it again too. Yeah. So it's like they're anticipating these moments, So
Jonah was just saying, all the friends we know multiple times. Like I don't think we know someone that hasn't seen it.
I have not talked to someone who hasn't seen it at least twice. Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I think you do have to.
And you're right, Jonah, especially like he gets some funny lines in terms of like having an audience.
Larry and Dean have an interesting dynamic. I'm always shouting at Larry.
Yeah, I know,
and he's always
that.
repeating
I feel like
me,
he gave me
because
because I am Alpha, not Bravo. I'm the #1 drone operator.
all right.
He gave me more of the kind of like really kind of intense dramatic moments, and I think he played into Bravo's maybe secondhand like feeling a bit jealous.
Oh, definitely. I've got
that comes across
a lot of anger.
I've got Bravo brain for being just so close to Alpha. I love chatting at Larry, and James, when he was directing me, would egg me on. He was like, more. I just said that, Larry. I'm like thinking it's too much. I
love that.
It's so fun, and we're all trying to impress Lex. So there's a little bit of embarrassment as well when your drone goes down. It's like
it's like unfortunate. James, as a director, loves improv. So we improvised a lot. There was one thing that was actually written in the script, but for pacing, a lot of this stuff gets cut. But you see a moment that's still in the movie where Lex is giving me a shoulder rub toward the start. And it was written in the script that I kind of look at him and I'm like, yeah, look, I'm getting a shoulder rub and you're not. And he stews, like he's just gets so angry.
There's a little bit of you can see the build up of my character getting more frustrated and neglected. Never get shoulder rubs from Lex.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a Bravo thing, I guess. Got to be Alpha to get that.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, how did you guys get involved with this particular? Because you guys mentioned you guys know James.
Yeah, it was a really unorthodox kind of way to get involved in Superman. We got a text randomly out of the blue one day.
We didn't know what was the catalyst. As we've known them for a long time. We worked on a TV show called Sun Records with Jen, James's wife,
Jennifer Holland,
and now Jennifer Gunn.
Yeah, amazing actress, amazing friend. It's one of those TV shows where we just bonded with her. So quickly.
We've known them since then, and obviously we've been a fan of James, but I don't think we realized, but we had found out afterwards that he's been also following our careers, and he's seen us in a couple of things.
That's so cool.
Christian was in Pistol, and I know he really enjoyed Pistol.
On FX.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's, he likes punk, and you told me that he liked it.
He did, yeah. But the main thing that I think he'd watched a movie that we'd filmed called Phantom of the Open. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a golf movie. It's got Mark Rylance in it, and we play a pair of disco dancing twins Nat. And I think we're quite funny in that movie, and he liked our chemistry, and he just thought of us. We didn't know that though. We just got this text out of the blue.
So the way it happened was we write together as well, and we were writing and just together, and we get this text. I'm like, we just got a random text asking if we had visas. I'm like, I know this has never happened before. I know something's up here. Turns out the next text was, do you guys want to be in Superman?
And we were like, let me think about that for a second.
So you knew it was Superman.
We knew it was Superman.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what the parts were. We just knew that he had this idea to write us in, which was such an honor and privilege. And
I mean, as an actor,
we obviously
that's crazy. I mean, you know, think about it. To go from auditioning for stuff to hear that someone, especially of his caliber, is actually writing characters with you in mind. It was a dream come true, and of course it was an instant yes.
Yeah, we didn't hesitate.
And then we were extra excited when we found out we getting to work with Nick Holt and be in Lex's crew, because that was just a dream, obviously. So,
and we looked up our characters, because obviously, I'm sure you know this already, everybody in our room has Easter egg names, and they're all really in the comics. And we look up Dean and Desmond Farr, and it says Tiger Man.
Yeah.
I go, hello? What's going to happen here? I had no idea.
We had no idea. Also, it's funny, I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but Dean historically is the hothead. Dean Farr, he's the one who's aggressive.
I wouldn't be surprised if James.
He thinks of everything, doesn't he? It's crazy.
Yeah.
But dream come true. And I think probably can't think of any better text that we've ever received.
No, it was amazing.
That is super cool. Now, did you guys read comics growing up?
No. We just loved the movies. I mean, we had them around. Our uncle, shout out to Peter Hogg, massive comic book fan. So when we got this,
more of a Star Wars fan than comic books, isn't he?
No, but he's a big DC guy. He introduced us to Star Wars. He introduced us to that kind of culture. We are nerds through and through. Like but it's always been a movie centric.
You know what it is because the actors inside of us. It was movies. You know, it was watching movies. Was what we did. I think back in hindsight, had we been exposed to comic books, I think we would have loved them. We just never read them.
Yeah, that was me as well. My mom used to take me to the movies all the time, so I fell in love with the Star Wars movies, and I would read the comics after that because I wanted more. You know, so they would expand on the stories and so forth.
That's cool.
So what are your origin stories? Like, what made you guys decide to be actors? Did one want to become an actor before the other?
Great question. We had a big, well, it felt really big for us at the time.
It was decently big.
Like a wooden treasure chest. It looked like a big old, like weathered pirate's treasure chest at home. And inside it was just costumes because our parents noticed from a very early age, kind of as soon as we could talk, we wanted to dress up and play and be Captain Hook and Peter Pan, or we wanted to be Jedi.
It was instinctual, I think.
So we were probably annoying our parents from the get-go. Let's do a show for you. Instead of watching the movie, we want to be a part of the movie. So our parents instantly was like, we need to get them into the amateur dramatics club. We need to get them, an agent. We need to get.
Awesome.
So they just knew.
Fostered that kind of creativity.
Especially Jedi. We loved playing Jedis.
They were both creative. Our parents met a band. And so we were always around music and creativity and the arts. And also shout out to our dad who, when we were very young, if we got slightly scared in a movie, because he probably let us watch movies we shouldn't be watching at that age, but when we were scared, his reaction was interesting. It wasn't just this isn't real. It was, look how good that acting is. And it was interesting because not only did it separate us from the fear, it also made me kind of admire what was going on screen. I realized, that's a job. That's something you can do for a living.
Yeah, I guess that's our origin story. And we did, we had a great theatre company where we grew up in England, in Clacton.
Princess Youth Theatre.
And we got to be on the stage from we were on the stage with, our parents were in a band, and they would bring us out on stage when we were about 3 years old, and we'd have little instruments, and we thought we were playing.
Yeah.
Now we play.
So Princess Youth Theatre, and then we went to stage school at 16. We were Sylvia Young Theatre School.
Wow.
So
and actually Nicholas Holt went to Sylvia Young. And so we bonded about that.
First day on set, it was like English accents. He walked right over to us and said, "Where are you lads from?" And we said, and then we were speaking for about 5 minutes. And then, "Where'd you go to school?" And we said, "Sylvia Young." He went, and then he started talking about the teachers. We started talking about all the rooms we went to.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's amazing. So now, as you guys progressed, Now, do you guys go out for a lot of the same parts or
all the time?
All the time? Okay. Now, obviously, you guys are brothers, root each other on, but does it get really competitive when you guys are maybe getting callbacks and that kind of thing?
You know, luckily we've been doing it for so long. Professionally, we've been doing it since it's going to sound like I'm lying, but I'm not, about 7 or 8 years old. I booked my first television show when I was around that age. And that was tough. The first couple times,
Okay.
you know, because we were up against each other. But
I was
obviously-
devastated.
Yeah.
Because he was the first one to book a role.
Oh.
And I think we were on a train station and I was just so dramatic. I said to my mom, I'm going to jump. And I was like 7. Obviously, I wasn't
Such
going
a
to jump.
dramatic-
But it was just like, that kid in me was just like,
Yeah.
how can he
But
win? But very quickly, the competitiveness was just lost.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, it was like,
And also we were very lucky that it did
It
even
balanced
out.
it
It's
itself
like
out.
had one of us been gaining momentum, but
I
it-
got the next role. So it was, and that's happened our whole career.
almost cosmically, like when we were kids, it's like someone up there was going, now he gets a little TV spot. Now he gets to be in the West End. Now he gets to be in the
Yeah.
West
like
End.
a ladder.
And then we also worked a lot together, which was, I love working with him. So whenever I get the chance to, I obviously will. We have great chemistry on screen, so I think that works. But it's one of those things where now genuinely people might not believe it, but it's the opposite of competition. I would much rather see him get it than
It's like a win, you know.
Yeah.
It's like if he gets it, it's a win. If he
That's how
gets
it
a
should be,
recall, it's
yeah.
a win. And also,
we help each other with even if we're going for the
our
same part, we-
girlfriends really enjoy watching our tapes because, again, like you said, if somebody needs a 5'7" brown-haired guy, we're both going to get that audition. And
9 times out of 10.
because we live separately, our auditions are so different because we look at the same script and I don't want to do it like he does it. And so there's a problem in casting with twins.
Yeah, if any casting directors are listening, sometimes both of us won't get the audition, and it's because they think, well, it's going to be the same thing. So just send one of them, or it's going to be
Who's
Okay.
worked recently?
Send the best one.
Just send that
and it's
one
like
in. you
if
know?
they would
Yeah.
just take the time to watch the tape. If you were to watch it, even though we look the same, it is
So
a
different.
completely different take on the role. We're two separate actors. We're different people. We've lived different lives, and so us looking similar is that's where the similarities stop in our acting choices, you know. And the character will be not, you know, you could play a character dark, you could play a character mysterious. Like it's like we just did an audition, and they could not be more different characters.
No, it was funny. I remember thinking, how did we? It's like a different script almost, but we just had such different choices on it.
So yeah, for any casting directors listening, if you're looking at 2 different twins for the same role, see them both because they're going to give you a different thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
PSA.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys hear that? Well, you guys were so amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Now
Thank
you
you.
probably can't answer this, but do you guys have any idea what Dean and Desmond are doing now, or where we might see them
You know,
again?
we don't know, but we
What can we say?
I don't think we can say anything because we have to be humbly giving it up to James and whatever his plans are. We would love to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All I know is I know that he's obviously very happy with the movie, and I think he really we can say that at the end of the shoot, he was like, "This was some of my favorite days on set." He loved working with the Lex crew. So I think we're positive, but also just so grateful to have been a part of the original start to this.
Yeah.
universe.
If this is it, we're extremely grateful, and if we do get another chance, of course, it would be another dream come true. So yeah, whatever isn't would be amazing. But even this is just, like I said, it was incredible, wasn't it?
Well, you guys are incredible. I can speak with the fans.
Thank you
that
so
we all
much.
definitely want to see more of you guys.
Oh.
Before we let you go, want to play a quick round of word
Let's do it.
association.
Yeah.
Just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
So how are
when
we
I
going to
say-
do this? Is it going to be him first?
Yeah,
then me?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And then we should probably switch it because otherwise you're always getting it first.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, that's the twin coming out.
I like that. Lex Luthor.
Oh, scary. I almost said something you were definitely going to have to cut out. So, see, this is the thing. I'll be better.
Yeah.
Scary.
Bold.
James Gunn.
Friendly.
Friend.
Oh, come on.
It was first thing.
Go again.
First thing.
Otherwise, you're out of the game.
DC.
All right. Dean Farr.
Brother.
Aggressive.
Desmond Farr.
Shoulder rubs.
Oh, me? Better.
Favorite condiment.
Ketchup.
Sweet and sour sauce.
That's amazing. No, that's great. I mean,
might have to get Chinese
that's the
takeout
first one.
after this. Okay.
A lot of ketchups.
So
We
boring.
had ice cream.
It surprised me.
Dressing, salad
Ice
dressing.
cream as a
Yeah.
condiment.
Natasha said
Ice cream.
the ice cream was like a
I
condiment.
should
You can
try
put it
this.
on stuff. Yeah.
On a
Out the
cookie,
box.
maybe?
Yeah. well, you can catch these two in Superman playing in theaters worldwide. They're awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Yay.
Really enjoyed that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
awesome. Thank you guys.